Ain't noise pollution. What's up, Kenny? What's up, off road? I am chilling. What are you guys up to? Can't log in. Word. What's up, Voltage? I'm just chilling. What are you up to? I'm fucking tired. What's up, Julio? Chillin', chillin'. So, yesterday we hiked up to this mountain, to the top, tippy tippy top. I think that's way higher than this mountain behind us. I guess it's hard to gauge how high that is. But it was fucking, for somebody that doesn't like heights, it was not fun. But it was cool. Awesome, Voltage. Did you already set them all up? What's up, Bassmaster? I'm fucking chilling. $88 kilos of batteries, and that would be what, like friggin' 6 regular old style batteries? Yeah, I wish we like, the walkway goes all the way around it. I don't know if you guys could see any wood up there. I feel like there is. Where's my finger? That's not working out. I feel like somewhere right in here, there's wood. You're still waiting on the BMS. But yeah, so the fucking hike up to that mountain was, no Indiana Jones. I mean, I don't know, man. There was some crevasses that I was trying to see inside to see if I could find any, like, skulls or anything. They did say that there is a cave somewhere around here with, like, human remains and skulls and stuff. But yeah, so going up, where are we now? Going up this mountain, it friggin' is, I guess most of the wood steps are on the other side, but once it gets up towards the top, they kind of wrap around the whole thing. And sometimes there was a step, sometimes there wasn't, sometimes there was a railing, sometimes there wasn't. I mean, I think as pieces just fall out, it's kind of fucking, and then you just kind of survive with what you got. I think they generally, if well, it seems like most of the steps and everything were getting eaten by termites. It does seem like as the steps would rot and get destroyed, they would replace them. But the railings going up, yeah, they didn't really replace them. There was a bunch of sections missing. What's up, Jenny? What's up, Sheena? No, I'm in Indonesia. Not far from the Philippines, though. Yeah, I mean, I love it, and the views from up in the mountains was so amazing. And then just driving in between all of these little islands on the dinghy. Lots of shallow areas where the water goes really light blue. We were gonna try swimming yesterday. What's up, Mr. Mikey? Thank you for the flower, Toby. But yeah, we were gonna try to swim in this lake that supposedly has a bunch of non-stinging jellyfish that are like all different colors, and you could go swim with them. But well, there's two lakes. We tried going to one, and it was the wind was blowing in, and it was just so friggin' chilly. Even without jumping in the water, we're like, nah, we're not jumping in the water here. But apparently, the other lake is protected, so we'll probably check that out before we leave. I do expect to probably leave the day after tomorrow. I guess, which would be my birthday. Is that my birthday? The day after tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday here. Yeah, but I was born in America.
Well, what's 13-hour difference? Tomorrow night is your fish.
Tomorrow night. 24-hour stream.
Hey, we can.
Yeah.
It would just be like one of those in the background type things.
I have no idea, Voltage. I don't know anything about Indonesian termites, Thai termites, Spanish termites. What did you do with did you just have to get rid of the boat, or how did you deal with that? What's up, Ads Factor? What's going on in Scotland today, Audrey? Spain won one more time? Thank you, Mr. Mikey, you fucking legend. I'm sorry to hear that, Devira. America! Fuck yeah. Alright, Devira, you don't gotta fucking keep repeating yourself. What's up in India today, Qatar? Nope, it's Indonesia, atheist. Not far from Philippines. What's up, Hollow Knight? Ooh, I was just thinking about playing some Hollow Knight today.
Aww. See my little baby, yeah. She is a little tiny creature. She is a little tiny baby.
Good day, atheist. How you doing today? Oh, you're clothed.
She's a little baby. Come on. She's a little tiny baby. She's a little baby.
Yeah, Tiger, I took a lot of friggin' GoPro footage in 5K. So we will make a short of going up the mountain. I mean, and if we're gonna leave in the day after tomorrow, I want to get the third clip or third short from our last place that we went to, up the Blue River. I gotta finish that, the part 3. Yeah, so what's going on with the World Cup? Who's still in it? What's it looking like? How many teams are left? I wish, Alonzo. I really, really wish. Yes, we're gonna go see the orangutans in Borneo.
You would like to.
We are, yeah, after we leave here, we were going to check out one more little anchorage in Raja Ampat, but the weather is just, the southern winds doesn't make sense. So I think we're going to go back up to the top of the island where we anchored when we first arrived at this Misol. Anchor there for a night, rest up, and then head west on like a 5-day sail to Wakatobi.
Be interesting.
Dak Shep sounds familiar. What is that? Is that like a techno thing or something? I know, Rick. We are going to. Last time I used the drone, We brought it on our hike yesterday, but it was too windy. I used it probably our second day here when I woke up in the morning. I think I ended up going live later.
Did you use your 360?
Well, you held the 360 at the top of the mountain yesterday for 10 seconds.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Tiger, it's not even, it's just about a matter of, because I do all my editing. I have a lot of laptops. Like I'm obsessed with computers and stuff. So I have two gaming laptops and just like a regular old everyday laptop. So my everyday laptop is what I generally do all my everyday stuff on. But video editing needs to be done on my gaming laptop, and it uses a lot of power. So if I'm going to edit for a couple hours, we'll definitely have to run the motor for a couple extra hours. What are you doing, Jess?
I'm coming to say hello to everybody. Hello.
But yeah, so it's just a matter of busting out the gaming laptop to set that up. What's up, Gary?
Hello, off-road.
I mean, well, yeah, I
Hi,
think
Gary.
I
Hi,
used the
Tiger.
drone 2 days in one day. I used the drone 2 times in one day. Aw, Anthony, you fucking legend, you. Thank you for the dono.
Thank
Max says you're
you.
beautiful as always.
Aw, thank you so much. Matt got really sunburnt.
Yep.
His forehead, his neck, his back, and his crack.
Thank you, Lunzi.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, really, really beautiful. I really wanted to go south. It's only somewhere between 20 and 27 miles away. But as you guys saw, because you guys were with us, coming here from the top of Misol, it was a slog. It was really, really slow. So there are other places in Indonesia we gotta get to anyways. You can't see and do everything, right? So
My sunburned crack. I don't think my crack is sunburned.
I was going off of what Dr. Phil likes to say, my neck, my back, and my crack.
What's the third one?
I don't want to say it on the channel.
Oh.
But it's a song, don't you know what I'm hinting at? Wow.
What's up, Chef John? Voltage, you fucking legend, you. Some North Korean kroners.
Wow, that's really cool. That's really interesting. Thank you again. Thank you, guys.
Oh, I should have fucking did a goal.
Thank you, Voltage.
Yeah, we'll do a goal just in case. I don't know. I mean, I don't have terribly much to update on other than we did the hike.
But you don't give the people the details. That's why I'm out here. Because
Yeah, but you friggin' will spend, and then everybody's messages get ignored. And then you will get upset if I talk over you. There we go. Just in case. I don't know. I feel like it helps with the algorithm if we have a goal when people donate. But, you know. You were in Tahiti many. Did you like Tahiti, Mr. Mikey? That's kind of where I got depressed and tried selling my boat. Jenny says you look like you're feeling a bit better, Jess.
yes, after some rest and some exploration and talking with people. Feeling good. What I have what we have been coming to realization. Do you need a
Gold would be awesome. I appreciate that, Anthony. It's all good, Max. It is not friggin' required. We appreciate anybody who does, but we appreciate everybody that just comes in to hang out with us too.
For me, for whatever reason, it's really hard for myself, or maybe even I'm going to speak for myself, but I think for Matt too, to kind of get out of our initial discomfort zone or comfort zone and like talk to people. But usually, almost every single time we have ever made ourselves talk to people,
No, we don't have a home off the boat, Alex.
it's always turned out to be a good time. Like, so we invited there's only one other boat in this whole area, this whole region that's at least on no foreign land to our knowledge.
Okay, Maria, not Tahiti. That's a big difference, Mr. Mikey. Supposedly Maria is way better than Tahiti. We didn't go to Maria. We friggin' stayed stuck in Tahiti for 10 months. We should have went to Maria. I mean, I think that the Matt now would have went to Maria. But we didn't.
It was only 10 miles away. The ferry was like, I think it was like $30 per person.
We just would have had
Round
to
trip.
make it on the morning one and make it back on the evening, or the pets would have been fucked.
And then once there, it's not like there was any taxis or anything, so we didn't really know what to do once we got over there.
We're from Pennsylvania. Once I got the dream to go sailing back in 2014, we moved to Florida and lived in Florida for about 6 years before starting sailing.
But yeah, so the day before yesterday, our neighbors came to visit us unexpectedly, and we had them on our boat, which is,
Oh, that's awesome, Anthony.
as you guys know, we don't really typically invite people onto our boat. But I did because I felt bad because they were like in the sun. They were like looking up at us, and the sun was in their eyes. I'm like, just come into the boat. And we talked with them for a few hours. And then we hung out with them yesterday at the top of the mountain, just like sitting there looking at the view of the islands. It's just so amazing, just like felt so surreal, and just like making new friends, having good conversation and good company. And I don't know, it was kind of what we needed, I feel like.
But yeah, Anthony, maybe someday we'll take you up on that offer, because we have friggin', if we ever got back to the States, I think we would love to RV around the States. Alex, we are from northeastern Pennsylvania, in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. Island of Tahiti's like Los Angeles. Is pretty fucked up. I mean, it has its areas. It has its areas. We stayed south of Papeete, at a marina, and we were surrounded by like luxury, like mega yachts, like $100 million yachts. We were anchored, or we were docked right across. We were on one side of the dock, and across the dock from us was the world's largest sailing catamaran, Hemisphere.
We were like 8-minute walk away from the biggest grocery store, Carrefour.
Yeah, that was nice.
Loved that. I liked our marina. I mean, I enjoyed where we were.
Born and raised in Pittsburgh. Yins are crazy out there.
It was just financially draining.
Drinking your pop. Yeah, John, it gets close. What's up, Hookset John?
Then we tried going to
Yep.
like a jellyfish lake. There's apparently 2 jellyfish swimming hole, not a lake. It's like a swimming hole. And I don't know. Did you tell them that yet at all about the about the swimming hole?
About the jellyfish and how it was too cold. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How big were the masts? It was insane, man. Like, you could have probably had 5 or 6 people holding hands all around their fucking masts. Probably more than 5 or 6 people now that I think about it. It was insane. And then just the huge the motor yachts that would come in that had helipads, submarines on them.
It was really cool to see, and they were literally our view every single day.
Yes, atheist, that is my wife. I didn't just pick her up from the islands. Orwell, I'm technically on the ocean, but we're in a little protected area right now in between islands.
Oh, I suddenly got really sleepy. I mean, I didn't sleep well last
No,
night.
I didn't sleep at all last night. I had to friggin' make some calls at like 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning, trying to make some money, and they were both not fruitful.
I
Wasted my time.
Oh.
Well, I guess I didn't waste my time. I'm getting experience as a salesman.
And I just went to bed late.
She gets seasick all the time, atheist. Just take medicine beforehand. But yeah, so we friggin' went out. We went to try to swim with the jellyfish. The wind was blowing too hard, so we said, fuck that. And then, I mean, by the time we got in the dinghy and made it over to the start of the hike up the mountain, it was already time that we were supposed to meet our friends. They ended up being an hour late. So we had already made it all the way up to the mountain, and we were starting to walk down as they made it up to the top. So then we stayed and we talked for probably, well, I don't know, 2 hours up at the top of that mountain.
Like almost, yeah, like hour and a half.
Yeah, we stayed up at the top of the mountain for an hour and a half talking. Then we made our way down, and again, this was like the wooden steps going all the way up this mountain. First off, it's like wooden steps that are like
just slats of like
know.
little rickety wood,
and
some of them were held up by a literal stick underneath. Like the stick was jammed
and they're like
the
off
of
a
the
cliff that
yeah.
if you fell, like you're just fucking dropping 100, 200, 300
some
feet.
Steps were missing.
Most railings were missing.
Yeah, like
the termites, like you just see friggin' a railing and then it's just ends, and it's just like you could tell that the termites ate it.
And it's kind of freaky because you're on the side of a cliff, but also some parts of it was slanted, so you feel like you're about to like fall out. It was really weird.
Yeah, the damn green screen. Sometimes we have some problems with it. Yeah, Papeete is it's just like any other city, and that's how most cities are. Like Guatemala City, the capital of Guatemala. We could have friggin' not we if we would have friggin' been kidnapped in the United States and woke up in Guatemala City, I probably wouldn't even know until I saw the people and heard the people talking that I was in Guatemala.
And there's quite a bit of people in Guatemala City that speak English. Like,
yeah,
a lot of people.
Yeah, but English. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I once you friggin' drive around the city and all you see is Hispanic people or Spanish people, like you would know you're not in America.
Slightly outside of the city, you know that. I felt like I was in New Jersey, like.
Damn, Dustin.
We even said like, could we live in the city? And we were like, yes. We both felt like we could live in the city.
Jess takes meclizine for seasickness. It's like you get 300 pill bottles
for $7 on Amazon. Very cheap. And then afterwards, we came back briefly to the boat just so that I could let Lexi out and pick up my hummus. I made homemade hummus for the first time in my life that I wanted other opinions other than Matt's because I don't think he was it wasn't his favorite, like he wasn't thrilled about it, so I wanted to get other opinions.
I also don't like any hummus, just eating hummus. Like I generally like it on pita bread or something, so I probably, if you just gave me a spoon of hummus.
But did you like it on the flatbread?
Yeah. I would have it right now if we could.
Yeah, so we still have a little bit of leftover hummus, but heated up some Indian flatbread and cut it up into little triangles and shared it with our friends. So then we went over to meet the captain because the captain of that boat
Never been divorced.
was like he didn't get off the boat. Like he was too afraid of leaving his boat alone. So we went over to say hello and talk with him for about an hour.
Is that right, Moritan?
But yeah, everyone else, all three of them on that boat gave me a big thumbs up for my hummus. They really, really enjoyed it.
Not yet.
it was
We've
really
come to
nice.
almost divorce each other many, many times living on this boat. Hummus and olive oil and jalapeno. Nice.
Ooh, no. Pass on the spicy, but
Oh my god, we got Moritan and then we have fucking Levi, Mr. Fake ass motherfucking Jungle Boy. Good day, good sir. Good sirs.
Greetings.
The fucking circus is in town today, boys. Oh shit, Moritan with the kaleidoscope glasses. Does that for... Oh! Good girl, Jonathan.
That was so cool. I wasn't expecting that. That was really cool.
The clowns are back in town.
I'm gonna go
the
back
clowns
and
are back
take
in
a
town.
screenshot of that. Thank you for that. That was fun.
Connie, thank you for the Sunday. What's up, Connie?
Ooh.
Let's heart those. What's going on in Fonse today? Read history.
Aw, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, gambler. He was born a gambling man. Oh yeah, I never even finished that video about the fucking cheaters. The gambling cheaters.
The gambling cheaters.
Folks.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna get off.
Go fucking take a nap.
I'm very tired. It just hit me like 15 minutes ago, like how sleep deprived I am.
Saturday in your mind? George Carlin has a friggin' skit about that. Or yeah, is it a skit? Not a skit. I wouldn't call it a skit. What's a bit? A bit about that. All the things that bring us together, or all this little similarities that humans have. Did you ever spend all day Thursday thinking it was Friday? And then Friday, you're all right again. Why do we do that? Thank you for the 6-7. Connor. What's up, Daniel? What is going on? All the things he said, running through my head.
What's the matter, baby wee?
I feel like if these break anymore, they'll be the kind where they friggin' like, I'll just put two magnets in the middle and fucking could just split them apart when you want to take them off. Let's flip over to the other side where it's probably a little bit nicer of a view instead of being all washed out. Hey! What's up?
Still like that, still little baby.
Still washed out. Yeah, it would be awesome. I mean, I think that would be good for a little midday snack. Is some pita or some paratha and hummus.
Well, it's not midday yet.
Oh. What happened to you yesterday, Dustin? I'm all good, Wally. Are you okay? Not constipated or anything today? Hemorrhoids not flaring up? I know, Connie. I mean, this is the thing. You remain consistent, you get rewarded. And you do cool shit, you get rewarded too. We're doing good though, Terry. Yeah, I mean, Jess gets fucking tired by 9 o'clock. She's ready for bed. Nah, Dustin. I mean, this was I bought a 3 pack of sunglasses a year ago, and this is the third pair of them. Amen to that, Voltage. Amen to that. It's not worth stressing over shit. Lord, I was
So I
born
went to
around.
bed like at 11, stirred when you got up, and then I also woke up a whole hour earlier than I normally do. I woke up at 5 instead of 6.
It is, Connie. We don't want to leave. We feel so protected here. We get good airflow, so it's not hot. The views are amazing. Yesterday we hiked up to the top of that mountain with our new friends on the only other boat that was here. Did they leave yet?
It appears they haven't, but I don't know.
Maybe they just haven't updated their position. I wonder why that happens to us, Dustin. Yeah, I do. I have one other pair of sunglasses on the boat, but they were like $120, and they're like shooting sunglasses, uh, like ballistic, or they're supposed to be safety type glasses as well as sunglasses. So I don't want to be friggin' wasting them. Connie, apparently there's some good snorkeling here. So I guess in the areas where there's good snorkeling, if there's like a nice drop off, there's potential for scuba diving. And thank you for the dono. I appreciate you, you fucking legend. But the currents are really strong around here, so I don't think we would be scuba diving solo. Jess doesn't feel that confident going by ourselves the way it is in really good conditions, so where there's strong currents. We were talking to the other sailors the day before yesterday when they came to our boat about that, and they were like, "Yeah, we've seen some strong currents in some of the places we were at around these little islands here because they've already explored pretty much everywhere." And they're like, "We wouldn't recommend scuba diving if you don't feel comfortable because you could very quickly get swept away." John, we don't have to leave, but we do. We only have a visa for 3 more months. And we actually, after 1 more month, actually probably less than a month, we have to renew our visa. So we get 6 months total, but it's in 2 month increments. So we've already done 2 months. Right before we left Biok, we renewed for another 2 months. Or I think over a month into that now. So we need to renew soon. And when you renew, you need to go visit a immigration office. So we need to get somewhere that has an immigration office because there is not one here. So we need to figure out what date we need to do that, and so we know when we need to be somewhere. Jess.
Renew, it's August 12, 13, or 14, one of them days.
Oh, So we renewed on June 12th or 13th or 14th?
August.
I know, but we renewed.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like
Because we get 2 months.
yeah.
How the hell did you do that, Kelly? And I enjoy the little things in life sometimes too, Dustin. Sometimes it's hard to remember that that's what we should do. It is good morning, Hans. Or Hannes. Hell yeah, J-Dad. I ain't never gonna stop. Leonid, I don't get seasick. I've only gone seasick twice, and it didn't last very long. Thank you for the 100 schools. Dustin, leave for 1 day. Well, where we have to go to renew our yeah. The problem is if we leave, renew our visa, and come back, we only have 2 months now to then get the thousands of miles through the rest of Indonesia before heading to Thailand. So we'd be screwing ourselves and making ourselves rush and potentially go out in some bad conditions just because we're now on the clock against our visa. So I think we need to start getting closer to Thailand, which is our next destination after our visa runs out here, just so we're not putting ourselves in a dangerous position. But there's still tons of good places to go after this, so it's not like staying here is like it is, or if we don't stay here, we're gonna like not have a good time. Like we get to go to Borneo and see the orangutans after this. We get to go to Komodo National Park and see all the Komodo dragons. We get to go to Bali. I'm originally from Hazleton, Pennsylvania in the United States of America. I'm currently in Indonesia. But yeah, I mean, we are, oh, bruh. Look at my backyard. My backyard is a huge ass cliff. This isn't really a cave. That's about as deep as it goes, what you could see right there. But this goes back kind of far. I flew the drone up there a couple days ago, and I could see that it goes back quite a bit. So I don't know if we'd find some shit in there, maybe some treasure. I look at the nice color blue water. It literally goes from like 90 feet we're in to 0 right over there. It's a very sharp drop off. The time here is 10:40 in the morning. We climbed up to the top of this mountain yesterday. Looks like could be if you removed all the trees and everything, it looks like it could be an Aztec temple or Mayan temple. But I would say that mountain over there is, oh my god, yeah, it is friggin' way, way higher than this. It's probably like 3 or 4 times the height of this. Man, you could probably, if you could make it up to the top of that, you could probably clear the shallows over here and land in deep water. We're doing good, Surfboard. How are you doing? North Carolina. Throw your hands up, take your shirt off, twist it around your head, spin it like a helicopter. Who am I? Petey Pa, motherfucker. But yeah, that's my, this is my backyard. And as we walk back here, looks even nicer. We're turning salt water into fresh drinking water right now. So that's all like briny water that's left behind. It gets put back into the sea, trying to raise up the salinity levels of the sea. But the color of that water, though. Yeah, I know. Shock dog, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm fucking zoomed in too far. I'm gonna do it. This is the only thing holding me onto the boat right now. What's the airport near there? There's no international airports for thousands of miles. Well, probably 1,000 miles. And we could come over to the other side of the yard. Ow. Fucking hit myself on the boom. Nice, J-Dad. Thank you for your service. So, we hear a lot of birds at night, and I see them flying around sometimes up in these things, and they look like toucans. Like they got these, they're black birds, some white on some of them. They got these long orange ass beaks. Maybe we'll see one. But that color though. John, it depends on where we are in the world. Like in the Caribbean and crossing the Pacific Ocean all the way to Vanuatu, we use the sails all the time. And then once we got up to Solomon Islands, Papua New Guinea, and into Indonesia, we spent a lot of time going into the wind, motoring into the wind. Of course, as soon as we start the no, it wasn't as soon as we started the YouTube channel. We had a lot of sailing in the beginning. When we first started getting an audience on our live streams, we did a 15-day sail from Fiji from Bora Bora to Fiji. I don't think we motored at all. Then Vanuatu to from Fiji to Vanuatu, 5 days sailing without motoring. Then up to Solomon Islands, we didn't have to motor. And then from there, it just went downhill. I mean, it was a bad call to go the way we went at the time that we did. Going the wrong time. Oh, and thank you for the golden shit, Connie. If I didn't say so. How do you get here? New York City to Jakarta probably, or Bali, and then you would take domestic flights to Sarong, and then probably a little boat out to here. Favorite place in the world? I don't know, man. I really, really enjoyed Bali. I thought Bali was really nice. I don't know though. This area has been one of the nicest that we've sailed to. That checks like we're alone, like so alone out here that I feel absolutely comfortable just hanging out butt ass naked on the boat, walking around on deck. Like there's nobody to friggin' see us. Every once in a while, there's one guy that drives by on his long blue boat that came and tried to charge us money for anchoring here. And we're like, nah, the officials just came by like 2 hours ago and we paid them. And he's like, the officials came today? I was like, yeah. And he was like, can I see your receipt? And I showed him the receipt. And he looked a little deflated, like, oh, damn. But, yeah. That's my engine exhaust, Tiger. Why do you owe seagulls a lot, Dustin? There's such a lag on the video? They were trying to charge me a fee to Anchor. Thank you, Sexy. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, they I think they're just out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't view it as a scam. I just view it as, they're trying to make some money for themselves by charging the boats that want to come anchor in their backyard. We've ran into it a lot since basically Vanuatu, I guess. Like, because in Vanuatu, they weren't asking for money, but they were asking for donations to help. They wanted to build like a yacht club. The guy asked us for some gasoline because their island didn't really get supplies that often. So, Tiger, I've never seen a boat with exhaust below the waterline. I've never ever seen a boat like that. Even every mega yacht we've saw has the exhaust above the waterline. That'd be interesting to see a boat with exhaust below the waterline. Where do I get food from grocery stores, Mark? No lag? Okay, cool. But yeah. This is the third time that we really had this kind of privacy with no other boats around. The first time was in French Polynesia at a little island, a little atoll called Amanu. Then the second time was here in northern Raja Ampat by the Blue River. But then we ended up having, after like a week, or after like 4 or 5 days, somebody showed up and anchored next to us. And this place. How do I find okay? I don't understand. What does it mean? That's insane, Tiger. I truly have never ever seen a boat exhaust underwater. Never a sailboat. My name is Matt. What's your name, Abdella? Don't be precise. Why not be precise? It's 85 degrees with 78% humidity. Oh, damn, Tyson. Nice to meet you, Matt. What up, DZ? I'm from Hazleton, Pennsylvania. Do I miss home? Rarely. I mean, I don't miss Pennsylvania per se. I miss seeing friends and family. I miss the fully stocked grocery stores with like 17 options of canned peas, 17 options of canned corn. Scranton. The home of the Steamtown Mall. I've never seen The Office before. It's what it was in Michigan today. Not too shabby. And here I am hanging out by the equator, and I'm having the same temperatures as you guys up in the. But it's also in the southern hemisphere right now. It's our winter. It's considered our winter. DZ, I'm in Indonesia right now. I'm in Raja Ampat, Indonesia. Anybody that's just tuning in, I live on my tiny ass sailboat. Been trying to sail around the world. I've about 33% of the way. So if you're interested in seeing what it's like living on a tiny sailboat, sailing around the world, visiting other countries, give us a subscribe. We go live all the time. Trying to show you guys what's out here, the different possibilities in life. Abdul, you're in Indonesia. Nah, I don't have a sidearm. Mark, yeah, I mean, I think the closest store would be probably take us a full day to sail there, probably like 12 hours away. Actually, yeah, no, there's one that's like 4 or 5 miles or 4 or 5 hours away up north of here that we'd be passing actually. But I think we're good enough to last until we get to Wakatobi. Wakatobi is our next stop. Where the hiking couple from? They're not a couple. They're just two different crew on a boat. It's an American guy that owns the boat, and then he bought the boat in Australia, and then I guess he posted on Facebook looking for crew, and this 19-year-old girl answered, and he brought her on his crew. She's from China or from Hong Kong. Her parents are Australian and Canadian, I think, but the dad had a job in Hong Kong, so that's where she was born and grew up for a lot of her life. So she said she was from Hong Kong, but she was blonde haired, blue eyes, white girl. And then the guy was from the Netherlands, and he was 31, I think. The green towel was a bird on my shoulder. We can get rid of that. What's up, Ideals? How's it going in Australia? So I feel like I friggin' cut myself off talking about something. Next up after me, Soul is Wakatobi. What's up in Puerto Rico today, Joe? St. Pete. Hell yeah. Fucking love going to some Fort DeSoto on the weekends. I am 40. I'm going to be 41 the day after tomorrow. Today's my mom's birthday. She's dead, though. Is what in Bali? I'm not in Bali right now. I'm in Raja Ampat. Where the brothers be at tonight, Greg? Who's the brothers? Fucking towel tripping everyone out. What's up in Trinidad and Tobago, Christian? What did Mr. Mikey say? Swim by that one? Yeah. The most greenest of birds. What, a fucking parrot? No, I've been to Bali, Abdul. I was in Bali 2 months ago, and we're working our way back towards Bali. But right now we're in Raja Ampat. Then we go to Wakatobi in South Sulawesi. Then we're gonna go to Komodo National Park. Then we'll go to Lombok, the Gili Islands, then Bali, then up to Borneo, and then we'll make our way to Bilitong, I think it's called, where we check out of Indonesia and then head to Thailand. What's up, Kathos? You fucking legend, you. My boat is a 38-foot sailboat. Stopped smoking 13 years ago. Hell yeah. What's up, Miss Fingers? The ocean, the water looks a little dry right now. I'm gonna water it. Drain the old Johnson. Good morning, Javaris. How are you doing? Or Javaris. I feel like Javaris sounds better. This is Southeast Asia, Tom. How did you know? Thank you for the sub, Tom, you fucking legend. How is everybody doing today? I should friggin' edit the location. I mean, we're. That's not wrong. Well, we're no longer heading to the south side. We kind of made it halfway, and we're like, nah, we're good. Bucks County, Poconos, Luzerne County. Nice, Dustin. That may be a couple years, but the goal is to eventually make it back. Ocean's looking much better now. I mean, it's nice and calm here. Or do you mean out at sea now? Are you saying the sea as in like the ocean, or are you saying sea as in the abbreviation for Seattle? My wife is down below, Mark. She's taking a nap. What's 2 hours, Leslie? Milton, Pennsylvania. Why do I know Milton? I feel like I used to work out by Milton. I think I delivered machine parts around that area. I think when I was based, or is that, fuck. Or maybe my company that I worked for back after high school had a branch in Milton. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Because is that on the west side by Pittsburgh? Southern Oregon? Nice. Come on, 3 more small donos. That's all we're looking for. I'm not begging for donos. Like I said, Abdul, Thailand is next. We might stay in Thailand for a couple years. Maybe try to work. Maybe try to have some babies. Maybe try to gain residency and buy property. A car chase would be awesome, but I don't have a car. The Poconos, 2 hours, yes. How did I end up in Indonesia? I'm trying to sail around the world, and Indonesia is kind of an area that you can't really skip. It's kind of centralized. No matter what way you're trying to sail around the world, unless you go straight from Australia across the Indian Ocean to South Africa, which is pretty crazy. Yes, I live on a boat and travel, Tom. I've been trying to sail around the voltage, you fucking legend, you. Thank you for the dono. But yes, I'm trying to sail around the world. Started back in 2022. I moved on this boat in 2020. Bounced around the Caribbean a little bit, and then in 2022 we left Florida for the last time, heading around the world. Don't go near East Milton. What's up in East Milton? What's up in Cincinnati, Remo? Can never leave Thailand? Well, I mean, probably won't hate it. Cincinnati's hell. What makes Cincinnati hell? Voltage for the win. The fucking North Korean chronos were making money today. I'm sure I'm on some kind of terror watch list now. Leslie, where in Indo does your friend live? Bali? Jakarta? Thank you, DZ. I mean, I live a pretty good life, so I guess I have a reason to be enthusiastic. Go Eagles! 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 I'm not a big sports fan, though. I was a Niners fan if I watched football. Jakarta, nice. It's the most, that's the largest city by population now after they, like, rezoned or whatever. Tom, you settled there forever, so you're at right now? Am I coming back to the United States? I was just back. I was in the United States for 3 months. Or 2.5 months. February, March, and April. I'll try writing a book one day, I promise. I'm doing good, Eric. What's up? But, I mean, the goal is eventually sail around the world and make it back to Indonesia. Or, I mean, back to the United States. Thank you for the party hat, Connie. What made me leave the U.S.? I just want to sail around the world, D. Oh, nice, Tom. Where in Thailand are you? Jess is taking a nap right now. Why don't you then, Leslie? I mean, it takes a lot of hard work for probably 10 years to save up to be able to do it. That's about how long it took us. But then the reward is worth it. I don't know where that is. We're going to be heading to, I think, Phuket. I mean, obviously, we're going to have to be somewhere coastal. Both, Dustin. And Jerry Rice. I think when I was young and into sports, because my dad was into sports and everything, and my grandfather, I remember picking on my grandfather's football pool every week who was going to win. Man, that was a memory unlocked. Damn. Jerry Rice Chinese. Ah, I see what you did there. Paquette. Yeah, if I get up to 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to jump from... I'm going to jump from halfway up the mast from those spreaders into the water. That's, I don't know, like 25, 30 feet. I'm very scared of heights. So for 5,000 subscribers, we climbed up to the top of the mast, and that was terrifying. 10,000, I will jump. Maybe, how do we bang out 3,000 subscribers really fast so we could do it here? Because this would probably be the best area. We got 90 feet of water underneath us. Plenty of depth. It's safe. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers today. Oh, Tom, I am absolutely going to the Gili Islands. It's the easiest place to find weed and magic mushrooms. You grow a garden? What's up? I would love to grow a garden. Yeah, Leslie, oh my God, it is. It is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world. This is my backyard. I can literally, we're in 90 feet of water right here, and it's like an underwater cliff right there. It goes from 90 feet straight up to pretty much 2 or 3 feet. Right where you see the little color change over there. So technically we could just jump off of here, swim over there, and snorkel. Though we went over there in the dinghy and there's not really much outside of like seaweed and stuff over there. You learned in Gili? Nice. I have been to the Amalfi Coast in Italy. It's the only place in Europe I've been, actually. I moved on this boat in December of 2020. Our lease in Miami expired November 30th, 2020. I actually moved on November 30th. And then Jess came in. She wanted to spend her last night in our apartment in Miami. Thank you for the golden shit, Connie. All right, enjoy the evening, Connie. All right, Grow a Garden, I appreciate you stopping in. If you're interested in seeing what it's like living on a boat, sailing around the world, give us a subscribe. A tiny boat. Already made it across one ocean, spent 26 days at sea crossing the Pacific Ocean. Yesterday we climbed up to the top of this mountain, and that mountain is probably, I don't know, 2-3 times taller than this that we're anchored underneath. I don't know what that view is for you guys because it's sunny for me, but I don't know, somewhere up towards the top you should be able to start seeing like the wooden walkway and steps that we had to take that were being eaten by termites and falling apart. Hell yeah, DZ. Thank you for being here with us. It's like glowing light blue over there. That's how light blue the water is. Of the Erd kind. Third kind. I don't know what you're talking about, Dustin. I'm on the Niners. When I watched, all I really remember is Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, and Steve Young. Got a tarp set up to protect us from the sun, though it's pretty much overcast today. And we're making water, so we're gonna have to run the engine because the batteries are getting drained. I think we're at like 40% on the batteries. Takes about an hour to go up 10%. I know the bowline knot, Remo. That's the only knot I know. DZ, I just bought a boat and I tried taking 2 lessons. I have a short on the channel about what one of my lessons, and the instructor was just not, me and him weren't vibing. So I kind of just put my boat on anchor. This was my first boat. I put it on anchor, lived on it, never moved it, and then one day I finally was like, you know what, I'm taking my boat out by myself for the first time. So I sailed it from Miami to Key West, picked up my mom and my brother, who also know nothing about sailing, and we sailed to Cuba. Cuba, with the Cubanos. I don't know. I don't know who the awesome Atlanta Falcon dude was. My boat is 38 feet, Glenn. It's an Island Packet 38. 1986 Island Packet 38. Yeah, Remo, I mean, it took me a long ass time to fucking learn the bowline, which is the most popular sailing knot. For most popular knot, I think, in general. I would just do like 2 overhand knots. I wish, Remo. That's illegal, though. Yeah, anybody that's just tuning in, smash that like button. It helps us. Give us a subscribe if you want to see what it's like living on a sailboat sailing around the world through live streams all the time. We go live all the time. We see dolphins out in the middle of the ocean sometimes on stream. I think that's about the only wildlife we've really seen on stream. Yeah, me too, Voltage. It's like talking to Mark. I'm like fucking Ferdinand Magellan. I've only seen big sharks while scuba diving. GB, thank you for the golden shit. Thank you for the golden shit. Thank you for the golden shit. I wonder. It seemed like, um, the gold didn't go up, Voltage, when you made your last dono, or am I going? Yes, I am a pirate. 200 years too late. Oh yeah, my views went fucking dropped. Or am I? Can you hear me now, or am I still fucking? That was a very random dropout. Can you hear me now? Good now. Awesome. Word up, my dogs. I don't know if you guys heard when I was taking a piss before and I yelled out. My voice was echoing through the mountains, and then a friggin' made a bird take off from their tree, and they started like making noises. I think we might get rain if I'm keeping it 100 with you. Awesome, John. I appreciate that. Thank you, Blake. How are you doing today? Yeah, this is hands down one of the nicest places we've ever anchored. I mean, I think there's something special about anchoring very close to land. And this is the closest to land we have ever anchored. Like, we are absolutely within swimming distance to that area right there. And there's not another boat around for friggin' miles. Dustin, you gotta friggin' figure it out, bro. Deion Sanders? Yeah, Blake. And we're in 90 feet of water right now. We anchored in, it's like 80 to 90 feet of water. That's the guy that came by yesterday or a couple days ago trying to get us to pay money as a donation to the local village. Oh, and here's another guy. Yeah, we barely have enough anchor chain to even handle that deep of water. We climbed up to the top of this mountain yesterday. And that's like 2 or 3 times higher than this mountain. Had insane views of the dozens and dozens of little islands around us. And this is my backyard. Ruck, I'm in Indonesia. Where are you? Nice. Deion Sanders is who you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the camera still makes it look a little further away than it actually is. Maybe with the motor in perspective, it looks a little closer. I definitely see a lot nicer color. I could try putting my polarized sunglasses. Maybe it makes the color a little bit better. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. I feel like it's bluer than you see it. I think it's nicer in person than on camera. The time is 11:20 in the morning. What's up, Tom? How are you doing? Thank you. I don't know, Matthew. Dustin was trying to figure it out. We're trying to remember his name. I just would like to remind everybody that I know people out here sailing around the world with no legs, with one leg. I think one guy had no legs and missing one arm. That's a real fucking pirate. But yeah, we're out here doing something that anybody else could do, and I encourage it. We're doing good, Ryan. How are you doing? What's up in Italy today, Deep Mud? Amen to that, AJ. Damn, that's crazy. I don't know, Tiger. I mean, I guess it depends on the boat because, like the 100, 200 foot mega yachts that we were anchored by in Tahiti, They exhausted above the waterline. Like Hemisphere, world's largest sailing catamaran in the world, exhausted above the waterline. I'm in Indonesia. I'm in Raja Ampat, Indonesia. Never saw a pirate. I'm the only pirate out here that people need to worry about. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Nice, Kathos. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I love Indonesia. I've been here for what, like 5 or 6 months now? Man, I wish it came up on camera how blue that water is over there. I mean, I guess you could kind of see it, but it almost looks like it's like glowing a light blue color. Nice, Otto. Hell yeah. What's up, LOL? But I mean, Tiger, do relief ports constantly be spitting out water? I thought that would be like if something was wrong. I don't think there's sharks in here. You would swim, Destiny? Yeah, I mean, the only problem is it's chilly. It's actually quite chilly. Lots of airflow in here. Elaine, I worked my ass off for 10 years. I got promoted at work a couple times. I was working in an Amazon warehouse, just packing customer orders, and worked my way up. Once I got the dream to go sailing, I was like, I need more money. So I started asking how to get promoted. Start learning about being a manager. Watch for Komodo dragons, of course. We haven't seen one in a few months. I live on my boat full time in Indo right now. I mean, I don't live in Indo. We're passing through. We got 6-month visas. It's a very large country, so 6 months is not actually a lot to visit everywhere in Indonesia. But we will be then heading to Thailand as we try to progress around the world. We might try to hang out in Thailand for a couple years and have babies. Sailing the world's better than working at Amazon? Yeah, but working at Amazon is a good way to get to that point. Or any big company that has a lot of promotion opportunities and stuff to get to the point where you're making enough money. Or starting your own business. Yeah, so if you overlay Indonesia over the Atlantic Ocean, it stretches from like New York to France or something like that. No, I don't think we're gonna be going to Jakarta, unfortunately. We're gonna skip Jakarta. It is just a little out of the way on the way to Thailand. No, Elaine, I wish. I mean, towards the last year, I mean, after I down, I ended up quitting Amazon eventually and starting my own business where we delivered Amazon packages. Um, what was I saying? What was the question? Save money. Oh yeah, so I shut my business down in 2023, and I ended up with $100,000 in my savings account. And I didn't start investing it until it was down to maybe 80,000, and I invested it all in Nvidia stock, which did good. It gave me a bunch of extra money, but I should have invested it sooner. There you go, Dustin. But yeah, I mean, we had a layover in Jakarta. That's about as much as we experienced Jakarta. Otto, I feel like that's just because it's one of the most populated countries. I mean, what is it in terms of population? Like number four largest? So, I mean, every country above it is probably the largest population for whatever religion they follow. So, like, China's probably the largest Buddhist population in the world. Elaine, how the fuck do you know about Daisy? Me and Daisy. But yeah, Badlands seems like it's gonna be pretty friggin' awesome. New base building stuff and bringing code locks. You got dirt bike and moped. I haven't played in many, 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 many months. Oh yeah, I mean, where we've been in Indonesia so far has been predominantly Catholic or Christian. I guess Christian. Oh, okay, Elaine. Good memory. Very good memory. My boat is about 11 meters, 12 meters. 12, yeah, like 12 point something. Otto, I don't know how easy it would be where I'm at right now. Hopefully, what we have lasts us. I do need to put the rest of our jerry cans into the tank so I could get an idea of how much we have. Ah, okay, Elaine. Awesome. I appreciate you being here and remembering my interests. But yeah, I mean, I would love to play some DayZ. The only problem is it's usually something I only do in a marina because then I have electricity from land. My solar panels, if I use my gaming laptop, it drains my boat batteries a lot, and then I have to run the engine even longer. Nice. What's going on in Michigan today, Derek? My wife is sleeping down below. I can't really do a boat tour right now. Ooh. Yes, I have done boat tours though. I mean, we have done plenty on stream. Hell yeah, John. Yeah, they might, Tiger. That's why I said like it definitely wouldn't be impossible to get it, but even if we go up to that town, they might need to, depending on how much we want, they might need to bring it in from Sarong. But if you got the money, I mean, anything can happen here in Indonesia. You can make anything happen. Oh, dab dusted. I remember watching Jordan too. Voltage, you fucking legend. An extra solar panel for gaming. Oh man, I would need. Yeah, man, it's so fucking electricity sucks. Solar sucks. Trying to figure out how much solar you need sucks. And the fact that I have so many power hungry things on this boat. All right, see you soon, Deep Mud. My 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 gaming PC is 300 watts. I mean, which is way better than, or my gaming laptop, which is way better than a gaming PC, which could run probably 700 to 1,000 watts or more. But 300 watts on a sailboat is a lot. Yeah, I got lithium batteries, 500 amp hours. I mean that's something else we could do if we increased our battery power, we can probably game for longer. I did want to game a little bit today. Yeah, it sucks in between these mountains because we don't see the sun. Well, days like today, it's overcast. We're not getting any electricity from the sun, really. Oh shit, Dustin. A whole life story. Yeah, black bears. I remember one day in Pennsylvania, I was just sitting at my kitchen table. I think Jess was like washing dishes or something, and I'm just sitting there looking out the window, the back window, and my backyard. It was like my backyard. Then we had like an alley, and then it was just woods for hundreds of miles. And I was just looking out the back window, and I just see a fucking black bear running down the street. It just friggin' just like looking out the window, and you just see the black bear just. Phew. I'm like, holy shit! And I friggin' Jess was like, what? And I didn't even say anything. I just ran out the back door, and she came running after me. But that motherfucker was gone. Yeah, my engine charges the batteries. That's generally how we do it. Yeah, I mean, we could probably it probably would have been better for us when we were making good money to install more battery power on this boat instead of 500 amp hours, at least like 800. Um, More solar. I would have probably chopped off the wind generator so it doesn't cast a shadow on the solar panels because I think we would get more power from the solar panels not being blocked by the wind generator than the wind generator generally provides. I would have repositioned our solar panels on the roof so they weren't blocked by the other solar panels on the dinghy davits. Maybe try to squeeze another solar panel up there. Yeah, Milo, it's a green screen. Can't you tell? All the green up in there. I mean, if they fucking make a little commercial sized nuclear reactor, to fucking that would probably, I mean, what you'd probably need like enough uranium that's probably the size of a grain of sand to power my boat forever. I would be for it. Nah, Kevin, the hoses are still. I mean, they just get worse. If I was redoing my boat, I would have done either a 24 or 48 volt system. I probably would have done 48 volts and then stepped down anytime I needed 24 or 12. Because then I probably could have got a nice 48 volt windlass that would have required much smaller wiring going up to it. That's true, David, but I wonder if there was like a personal sized nuclear reactor. Like I wonder what that like how much water would that take to cool and like I wonder what that would look like. It'd be interesting. Sailing around the world on the first private nuclear powered sailboat. I mean, honestly, if you could probably get a nuclear reactor, then you could probably like a little personal sized nuclear reactor, then that would probably make having a motorboat much more financially feasible. I mean, we have nuclear submarines, we have nuclear powered aircraft carriers. It says I only have 5 minutes left on YouTube. Pre-cooked fish with 3 heads. That's pretty much what it is, Rick. It's like one of those fucking whatchamacallits from back in the day, a chia pet. It's a big, huge chia pet. What's up, Colorado? Is that right, Alan? Yeah, unlimited range. That'd be fucking amazing. I could have like a 64 foot, or yeah, like a 64-foot trawler would be nice, nuclear powered. Don't have to worry about fuel crossing the Pacific Ocean. Unlimited energy for your gyro stabilizer and everything. An autopilot. I am very okay, David. What about you? That's just my phone. Like I have it set to only be able to, or it warns me after like an hour of using YouTube, so I don't overwatch on YouTube every day. That's just like a Android setting on the phone under like what are those settings called? It's like under the health settings actually. Digital well-being is what the settings are called. And you could set how much time you want to be able to use an app. I just friggin' I could just turn that off once it. I hope. What's the worst that could happen? Sticky situation with local authorities. I mean, they were like trying to do their little scam in Biok where they want to say that you need an agent to check in to the country. So when we went to go renew our visa, the guy was being a dick because we didn't have an agent. So then when we flew back from the States, we did use an agent just to, so we didn't get treated like shit. It's pretty much, Jess had a bad experience with she crewed on an all woman's boat from Guatemala to Mexico, and the Mexican officials were assholes to them. Tried cutting their lines from the dock. I've been robbed. We had a dinghy stolen in Guatemala and a dinghy stolen in Honduras, but that was our fault. I mean, it was also the thief's fault, but we could have prevented it by locking our dinghy, which is advised. We got way too comfortable in Guatemala. The first year we were there, we had no problems. So then the second year, I think it was just like, I don't feel like locking it. It's tied up right next to my boat. I would hear it happening. Yeah, thieves are dumb. Hashtag facts, Kevin.
Oh. Ah! Nothing gets by you.
I have a dog.
You want bread?
Yeah, why? What are you eating?
You want some leftovers?
No. Not at all.
How many do you want?
I feel like you should just do like you did yesterday and make the whole thing. Do we have enough hummus?
No. I'll put 2 in.
Well, the batteries, the solar, even though it's overcast, the solar is at least breaking us even on power consumption. So we must be getting about 40 amps from the sun still. Fucking spraying Lexi's piss pad with some vinegar water spray. And then we'll fucking rinse it with some water. Yeah, this is the most overcast day we've had. I mean, we might see some rain.
I think these are the only 2 that I thought we had another pack.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, there's only 2.
So it looks like I'll fucking be eating the last 2.
I'll have a slice.
No, it's cool.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna eat leftovers.
No, I'll eat them both. You have leftovers. Actually,
Yeah, I'm shocked.
I can't believe that you did that. What do we even have in the freezer anymore?
We have frozen fruit, a pack of French fries that we're gonna wait for when we're underway because we have 5 long.
I know, yeah.
And I have salmon and there's chicken.
It'd be nice if the next chicken was breaded.
I'm not gonna make breaded chicken while sailing. But I will take that into consideration to have in the future.
Well, first time I seen her, sitting on a hill, waving her titties at Buffalo Bill. Gonna tie my pecker to the tree, gonna tie my pecker to the tree. Threw some baking soda on too, and then sprayed some more vinegar.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, it stinks.
Yeah, I rinsed it this
What's
morning.
up, Rock Lobster? Yeah, I don't like fish.
No siree.
Like, I could friggin' tolerate lobster. It's not something I would enjoy or I would order on my own, but if it's there, I can, like, have a bite and be like, mmm. Yeah, that's about it. I think what we might try doing, at the very least, we can. I want to try cleaning some of our stainless. I got, forget what this is called. Is this Bartender's Friend or something like that?
I feel you were reluctant to share our flatbread. Even though you literally said at the store and before that you were sick of barata.
Well, with hummus is a different story.
Oh.
I mean, it's completely different. Like, it now has flavor on it, and it's not just dough.
And if it wasn't for me, I knew I shouldn't have listened to you because I did. Thankfully, I did buy.
I mean, I feel like if you would have just said, "Oh, I'm going to be making hummus with it," I would have been like, "Oh,
I didn't
well,
know
that's
I was
different."
gonna make hummus with it. I just thought, well,
Well, there you go. Neither did I.
it was something we mentioned in the past, and I remembered. I was like, well, let me give this a try. You didn't even like my hummus.
Okay, whatever you say. Yeah, no, John. It's just, I mean, I've caught fish before. And every time I caught one, with the exception of the last time, I ate some of it. And I didn't enjoy it. And then Jess ends up getting so much fish because she's the only one that'll eat it then. And then she gets of it. Yeah, barkeeper's friend, that's what it is. Hell yeah, Kevin. I need to polish this stainless though. It's got too much little scratches in it and stuff, and I'm about to put more in.
After you have some of this.
Goddamn right.
This is the hummus I made. It's been eaten.
Hmm.
Did you want me to cut up some green onions?
Mm-mm.
No? Dang, with two? Savage. Cheers. Is it any different or better or worse the
It's
next
good.
dip?
I like it on this.
You like it? It's the rest is for you. I ate 1.5 slices.
Hmm.
Yeah, also we have to start eating our canned stuff a little more. So I think the passage will force us to do that.
Oh hell yeah, enjoy that, Kevin.
Oh, you switched to your phone? Or did you restart the live?
I haven't been on here the whole time, Jess.
Oh, I had no idea.
Good midday snack. I remember dreaming about the sailing life, watching Wicked Salty on YouTube. I remember they would friggin' be having hummus and crackers or something like that while they were underway and shit. And I was like, hummus is disgusting. And here I am, 10 years later. 11, 12 years later. So a bird hanging out in the cave. Butter knife would have been so much better.
So for me to make a homemade tahini, I need a nut, like a pine nut or like peanut, walnut, almond, some kind of nut to bring out the nutty flavor, to then mix it with the chickpeas to make it even creamier and more flavorful. So, we'll keep a lookout for that.
Well, at least you get to experience a little bit, Kevin.
Huh? Oh.
There's still a whole lot of people out there in the world that don't even know that this is a possibility or a thing that you could do. Here you go. Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy you liked it.
Yep, you're lucky I did. Brazil nuts are the only natural. Oh man, and they're my least favorite nut. When I'm looking for a nut, I don't need a big nut.
I think the preferred for tahini is pine nuts,
Pine nuts are good.
which is also preferred for pesto sauce.
Pine nuts and goji berries are a nice little friggin' snack. They complement each other just nicely. Little trail mix of pine nuts and goji berry. That's a very expensive little trail mix, though.
What did you want the eggs for?
Oh, I still gotta try making the fucking Long John Silver's hush puppies. You hate, or you like cashew? You hate almonds? Damn, I love almonds. Almonds, walnuts, pecans,
I pretty much like
pistachios.
Cuckoo! Okay, Peter Pan.
We know a guy who can really do the cool cat. Well,
No, you, of course.
Here comes Matt with the bottle. I better get my thing.
I'm getting ready to eat, Matthew, and I want some water. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast.
I'd fucking. What I need to do is rip all this teak off the fucking boat and replace it with something synthetic. Or glass it all in. Fucking hate teak. Honestly, the I friggin' sanded that down and was trying to maintain keeping it oiled up with coconut oil, and it looked good for. And it's, I mean, it still looks way better than what it looked like after I varnished it. Like after varnishing after a year, it friggin' looked ugly. But yeah, I'd rather no wood on a boat. And when we moved on this boat, Jess wanted to paint all the wood white to brighten it up down there. I was like, no, the next owner's not going to want that. Island packet owners are usually pretty want it as close to original as possible. That's the only reason it is like that. We met somebody who painted their teak with some kind of paint. There was some kind of material that then like hardened almost into like a plastic, and it looked really fucking nice. Because they had like the same kind of all their fabric on the boat, like our sail pack and sails up there, and cushions. They had a burgundy boat just like us, or burgundy trim, and they did all their wood, the burgundy cut plastic coating or whatever, and it was just so fucking nice. I do need to rinse that baking soda and vinegar off Alexa's piss pad. Oh. Yeah. I think today might be the day I try making the Long John Silver's hush puppies. Alright, guys, I think we're going to call it quits early today. I think we'll probably be live again tomorrow for maybe an hour or two. And then the next day we'll probably be heading out of here. So we'll be underway. So I think it'll probably be a nice long stream. It's also my birthday. So it'll probably be like a nice 10, 11 hour stream. I don't think I could commit to a 24-hour stream. It's been a long time. Been a long time. But yeah, I'll play GTA 6 whenever it comes out for PC, but it's not coming out for PC until what, a year or two after console? Just so it could have a chance to succeed on console. But, alright, I appreciate everybody that stopped in and hung out with us today. I appreciate everybody that sent us a donation, a gift, anybody that liked this video, all the new subscribers we picked up along the way. I appreciate and shout out to all of my members. I can't remember everyone that was in here. Kathos, Rock Lobster. I'm using my main phone to stream today, so I don't have the members list up. I know Eric was in here. John, Chef John, Frenchie, Ryan, and everybody else that came to chat with us today. Oh, Connie. I think that was pretty much all the members I remember seeing. But shout out to everybody else that came to chat with us today, including Glenn, Tiger, John, Mohammed, Kevin. Who else we got? Will. Alright, it's pretty much been the same people for a while. David, Rick, and everybody else that I didn't scroll up high enough to see. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I hope you guys all have a good rest of your morning, day, or evening wherever you are in the world. And I will catch you on the flip side. Peace out, guys.